Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to say that I know it's been a while since I posted a video out. I've been a little preoccupied with this thing over here, so I haven't been able to make videos. I'm sure you guys are wondering why I have this cast on my hand, and well, I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right into it. So basically, the story takes place on the solar eclipse. I was out working actually on a special event at some party, firing some pizza. It's amazing, it's a great time. Afterwards, me and my friend went to take some pictures, and that's where the problem started. We were downtown, we were taking pictures. As I was shooting with my camera, my new camera, my Sony FX30, I guess I made myself a target. There is a guy who saw that I had a nice camera and basically just wanted to give us some trouble because he had nothing better to do. If anything, I probably should have went home after working. But I wanted to take some pictures. I wanted to just have some memories of the day of the solar eclipse. For the most part, I just tried to walk away and ignore him. Trying to head back to our car, constantly getting harassed by this guy. He chased us down to our car, which kind of freaked me out. We had a confrontation, I guess you can say, asking him to leave us alone. He got really close to me, and to that point, which I felt pretty uncomfortable, so I called the cops, which just made him more upset. And that's when it started getting a little bit more physical, in which there was a little push and shove. To that point, I got assaulted by this guy where he punched me. It got me clean. I was bleeding for a little bit around my mouth. For those of you guys who may not know, I was growing up in not the best part of town. I've learned how to defend myself. I basically grew up in the public school system in America. So, you know, your boy ain't no punk. Your boy knows how to fight. Not that well, clearly, because, you know, not that well. It probably could have been a tighter fist. But, yeah, I know how to do a nice headlock. Yeah, so after we were wrestling and tussling on the ground for a bit, I had him in a lock. Just didn't really want to hurt the guy because I don't really want to hurt other people, just mainly just to defend myself. But it was pretty scary because, you know, I'd never seen this guy before. Secondly, I don't know if this guy has a weapon. And third, wondering this whole time where the cops are, because I called the cops one time as he was following us back to our car. And then secondly, as we started getting into a more heated confrontation, I called the cops a second time. And I probably would say this all took place within maybe like 10 to 15 minutes of each other. Basically on my hand, I have a fracture near the base of my thumb. I'll show you guys the x-rays. As you can see in the x-rays, maybe it's a little hard to see with my screenshots that I took on my phone. We took a second x-ray. We took two x-rays, and they were, I would say, about a week apart from each other. So the first one I took was the next day after the fighting, and then the second x-ray was a week after the fighting at another clinic where they went to check on my hand for a follow-up. And basically you can see there is a fracture near the base of my thumb, and basically from what the doctor said, it's a very prone area to a lot of movement and instability. And honestly guys, I'm not gonna lie, after the adrenaline wore off, after the initial rush of the fight, it hurt like hell. Like I didn't know my hand was broken at the time, but I kind of knew my hand was not perfect, basically. Something was wrong with it. I was putting ice packs on my hand, and I was trying to go to sleep and I couldn't go to sleep. So I knew something was wrong, but also at the same time, I was kind of in denial. I was like, this stuff doesn't happen to me. So there's no way I broke my hand. And until I got the confirmation, maybe 8 to 9 hours later the next day, that yes, my hand is broken. The doctor recommended surgery, corrective surgery, or to put it in a cast for 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of scared me because it just really hit me, the seriousness of the whole situation of me getting hurt, and I would say just making me become more aware of my mortality and just become aware of the dangers around me, which Unfortunately, I wish we live in a perfect world where we don't have to think about that and worry about that. So having that experience, I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, around my friends and my family and maybe acquaintances, I definitely would say I put on a strong act of, hey, it didn't really faze me. It didn't really scare me or anything like that, but I'd be lying. I definitely was. Physically wise, I'm okay, but psychologically wise, I think it kind of affected me for a little bit of me not being motivated to make videos, or me wanting to just spend time by myself and just kind of self-medicate myself. You guys might be wondering, why do I have a line right here? That's the claustrophobia that I have. I didn't realize until now that I have claustrophobia, and basically I haven't been able to sleep these past few days because I feel like my hand is super tight, and that it's not tight, it's just a mental thing where I need space, and I wanted to get this darn thing off my hand, which is why I decided to cut a slit right here, just to have that visual representation of, hey, this thing is not gonna be on my hand forever. Maybe some of you guys can relate, maybe not. I am ready to take this thing off. Like, my hands, they're working. My thumb is kind of sore, but it's working. I gotta still be careful with not to lift heavy things, of course. And I guess making this video just in a way for me to just cope and just to reassure myself that, hey, it's fine, and that I'm fine, and that I'm gonna keep doing what I like doing, which is making videos and entertaining you guys and entertaining myself. Because trust me, guys, like, I've been bored a lot this past few weeks. I guess I just wanted to make a video to clarify why I haven't made videos in a while. But I am recovering, guys. I am feeling better, and I will be making more videos. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys are having fun, and I hope that this never happens to anyone. But in the case that it does, my only advice would be to be aware of your surroundings. Number 2, make sure you have more people with you when you go out. I'm not the biggest guy, but I do okay for myself. And then number 3, just know that it'll be fine. I think that the number one thing that really helped me through this time is to just coach myself and tell myself, hey man, what happened, it sucks, but it's gonna be fine, and now I'm gonna be okay. So without getting too sappy on you guys, I thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys are doing well with wherever you guys are at, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Just